I want to give you free AI agents that you can sell today for thousands of dollars. And these are ready to be installed, plug and play out of the box. So this video is absolutely perfect if you've never built an AI automation before, because I'm going to be walking you through the entire process step by step. If it's your first time watching the channel, my name's Charlie. AI has completely changed my life and I want it to do the same for you. And my goal is to create the easiest videos so you can learn the newest technology out there. Just make sure you watch all the way through, otherwise you might get a bit confused. I'm going to get a coffee and let's jump straight into the laptop. This may be my best video I've ever posted on my channel, and I'm not even exaggerating. You'll see why in literally 30 seconds. I'm going to be giving you free AI agents that you can sell today for thousands of dollars and that are actually valuable to business owners. Like, I don't think you understand how crazy this is going to be. It's going to blow your mind, and I'm going to show you a demo of just the first one in the next 20 seconds to show you. But these are the three essential elements that create a successful business. You have traffic. Every business needs more customers and wants more revenue. So we're going to be building an AI agent in the first part of this video that can facilitate that exactly. It's going to be an AI agent that's going to be able to create content, add scripts, and then even actually clone the client that you're working with to be able to speak and then even post it to social media. It's absurd. Like, I haven't seen anything like this. And then I'm going to be showing you part two, which is going to be sales. So how can you actually convert the lead flow and appointment flow that you're getting for customers or clients into actual revenue and money in their pocket? And that is going to be done through an AI voice agent that I'll be showing you the most simple way of building. And bear in mind, this is all beginner friendly, so don't worry if you have no experience with AI automations. And the final automation I'll be building in this video is going to be a retention automation to actually increase the lifetime value and lifetime gross profit of how much your clients make per customer, which is the most important thing in business besides getting customers. So let me just show you the first AI agent. So this AI agent, if we just click test workflow, it is going to be able to script any URL, which is already done. So this could be of your client's YouTube channel, it could be of a competitor's YouTube channel, it could be your client's website, and it's going to process that information, which is what it's doing right now with the AI agent. And it's going to be able to write some of the most craziest, value-packed content scripts that it's going to put into this Google Sheets right here in a second. So you can see here that it has successfully put in the content scripts. So it's got the hook, it's got a curiosity gap, it's got the value, it's got the CTA. So these are amazing scripts. But then to take it one step further, we actually want this automation to watch new rows in the Google Sheets. So it's going to be able to trigger this automation. So this is part two of the automation of the traffic one. And it's going to be able to actually take me and my face and create it into a video which would look something like this. This was of a demo that I did earlier, but just to show you an example to give you a feel of this first automation, it would look something like this.
Do you find yourself repeating the same tasks over and over? You're not.
So
this powerful software, and
obviously it could be my own voice. I'll show you how to do that in a second. And obviously, if you're doing this for a client, you can clone your client's face and your client's voice to be able to actually do all the content, like, and take it off their plate. So instead of you, like, yes, of course, the first part of this automation is still valuable, and creating content scripts from any URL as like a knowledge base is like super sick. It could be of blogs, it could be of anything. So that's like valuable. But you don't want to have to send a content script to a client. And this was a problem I had like about, probably a year and a half ago when I was working with coaches, like as my main agency, is that they don't have time to record content. So that's why it's really important you keep watching to actually know how to build this. So let me just walk you through this automation, because it is so easy and it literally takes 5 minutes to set up. So all you need to do is go over to N8N. If you aren't familiar with N8N, you can very easily just go onto Google and just search for it. Yeah, right here. Click on it. Sign up for the free cloud version. Once you do that, you're pretty much good to go. You'll be able to log in straight away. So you just click get started for free. And once you're inside, first thing you're going to do is go down here to where it says templates, because I found a template that can scrape a URL. And obviously it doesn't have the AI agent attached to it, so we're going to build that in the next like 2 minutes. But if you just search for URL, and you can see that they have over 1,200 templates that you can just use. We have this one right here by Bella. So if we click on this, it's not the full thing, so we're going to have to develop it a bit more. But this will give you a really good foundation for it. So just click use workflow and just click this import template to your cloud workspace, which is the free N8N version, which is totally fine to have. And that's why it's so amazing and accessible to you guys. So once you let this load in, it will look something like this. And I'm going to try and do this as live as possible. What we have here, long story short, is we have a schedule trigger. So this allows us just to test the workflow and for it to run on demand whenever we want. So if you wanted to do this yourself, you could just click this plus button and then just search for schedule trigger and you'll find it right there if you wanted to. But it's already built, so you just don't really have to touch it, which is amazing. For this one, just click on this and you can obviously, have this as it is. Right now we have it as na10.io. You can keep that as it is. And then this is really important. So this is pretty much one of two things you need to do in this automation and you're good to go. So it's really simple. I just need you to do this like one thing. So this tool is called Scrapy, or however you want to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure Scrapy is the right way of saying it. But this allows us to scrape URLs without getting like blocked from Google, for example, because it's like a third-party software. So all you need to do, you need to go to Google, and we just do this live to show you. You can just search for Scrapy, and you can see that it's the top one that pops up. Just create a free account, super easy to do so. So once you log in, create your free account, it will look something like this. You have your API key right here, just copy it, and then very quickly just go back into na10 and just, I think you paste it in right here. That's all you do. So paste in your API key and you're pretty much good to go. Now, obviously, this is the URL that I think you'd want to scrape. So you can actually change this from post to get. I think that's what I've done in my first one. So if we go into here, let me just double check quickly. I'm pretty sure it's get. So it's get. So you would just click get. You would put in the URL that you want to get the information from. So this could be like a competitor's YouTube channel. It could be your client's website. If they have all their information about what they do on their website, that's perfect. You can put their website here. You could put their LinkedIn here. You could put literally anything. And that is what makes this automation so powerful, is the AI agent can do whatever you want with whatever URL you want. So you can really get creative and don't just limit it to like content scripts. This could be like anything. Obviously, like I was going to say like blog posts and stuff, but that's still content. But like ad scripts, it could be email newsletters that you could like create from trending blogs right now in the market. If you just put the URL to, like, you get the point. You can really overdo this. I'm just going to like put something random here. So if we just actually put the na10 URL to test it, that's totally fine. So we're going to be using na10 as the URL to test, see if it does it. But just make sure you add your API key here from Scrapy, which is so easy to do. You just paste it in right here and you're pretty much good to go at that point. So you can see right here that this can all stay the same. Just click back to Canvas. Just make sure you save it. And what you can do is you can test the workflow just to see that it runs. So once that is successful, there's actually only one more part to this first part of the Traffic AI agent. So you just need to click on this plus button and you just need to search for AI agent. Now, once you click on AI agent, you essentially need to just make sure this is, as it is. So don't really change anything there. And for the plus button, you're going to click here and you're going to search for Open AI chat model, and you are just going to connect your OpenAI API key. So that is really easy to do. Just click create a new credential. I forgot to do this in the last video and you guys didn't like that I forgot to do it, but long story short, you just click that create new credential and you put in your OpenAI key, which would, if we just search for OpenAI API keys, you'll be able to find it right here. So you can just create a new secret key. It will give you a key. I've just copied it. And then you can go back over to the automation, which is here, and just paste it in. It's as simple as that. You don't need to change anything else. When you click save, it will be green, as you can see right here, and the connection is successful. So it's that simple, and you can just select the model that you want. But the main thing we need to do is now we actually need to prompt this or AI agent. So what that would look like is you click define below, and this is going to be the prompt. So this is going to do whatever you want with the data that is scraped from Scrapy. So if we go into my other automation, I'm going to show you the exact prompt. And if I'm kind enough, I may put it in the description or in the comment section. I'll figure a way out of giving you this prompt, or you can just read it or pause the video as you go. But this prompt is insane. So we've told the AI agent to leverage this data, which is the URL that we've given it, which could be anything. And yeah, we've said that leverage this data about my client's website to create 7 engaging content scripts for Instagram for their profile. However, this could be 30 content scripts. This could be 100 content scripts. I just wanted to make it like a week's worth of content, but you could obviously automate everything. It could be ad scripts. It could be whatever. And you can even ask DeepSeek or ChatGPT to give you a prompt to give to this AI agent depending on what you want it to do if you're really that lazy. So that's crazy if you think about it. But you can see that we've said the content should be around the data I give you on their website, but don't make it salesy or include emojis because we don't want any of that in the output. And I've even put an apostrophes, I think that's what it's called. Only include the script in the answer, not any symbols. And then follow the hook, curiosity gap, value, CTA framework. That's just a short form content framework that you can use, and keep each script to about 30 seconds in speaking time. The CTA should be comment below, so that's what we want the viewer to do when they watch the short form content. And bear in mind, the output is only as good as your knowledge or your prompt engineering knowledge, because you could ask ChatGPT or DeepSeek to create a prompt for you, as I'm saying. But this is, yeah, as a rule of thumb, what we want to do. So the CTA will be a free lead magnet, best suited to the video. And then we've given it the data, which is the data from Scrapy. So for example, if we just go back and we test its automation, it's obviously going to, yeah, get the information, and then it's going to run the AI agent. And if we just quickly remove this, let's just remove that. It will paste it in here. Just load in the content scripts based off what's on the na10.io website, and that could obviously be your client's website. As I mentioned, you could really do anything with that. So it's successful, and it's going to put the output right here. So have you felt overwhelmed by repetitive tasks? Discover the transformation power of automation. With NA10, you can streamline your workflows and focus on what truly matters. Automate anything from the onboarding new employees and integrating various tools with one platform. Curious how it works? Comment below and I'll send you a free guide on automating everyday tasks. So pretty decent. You could make this a lot better and less AI like generating, but as a rule of thumb, that isn't a bad short form content script. And if you tweak this prompt and you wanted it to do better things, then what you can do is actually find like competitors in your niche, and you can actually upload like the transcripts of Instagram Reels or TikToks or YouTube Shorts, and you can give that to the AI agent as an example. So obviously if you give it an example, that's going to help it give better outputs. And as I said, the AI agent is only as good as what you prompt it with. So that's just a quick explanation on how you can create content scripts from any URL with one click of a button. But now we want to go over to, let's just delete that. We want to go over to make.com. If you've never used make.com before, it's like the OG no-code platform that I've created a lot of my YouTube videos on, and you can once again get a free account, and that's why I love it still. So just go down here, click create new scenario, and this is like so easy. The trigger, so it works in the same way. You have a trigger and so forth. Just click on Google Sheets, watch new rows, because we want it to watch whenever like the NA10 AI agent uploads the scripts to the Google Sheets, and then this is going to start the actual like cloning of myself. So yeah, I'll show you how to do that in a second. Just make sure you connect your like Google Sheets. That's super easy to do. So you can just sign in. It's as simple as that. Just choose the correct one. Keep the limit to how many like videos you want it to do. I'd recommend just doing like a couple at a time. Let's just keep it to one. I need to select a spreadsheet, but I don't want to do that right now because I want to show you how to do this. But you would just select the spreadsheet you want to watch, if that makes sense, and then it will trigger. So then you would click this plus button. If you want to, I've been experimenting with this. I haven't been able to make it work every single time yet. There's sometimes errors with it, but you can clone your voice using 11 Labs, which if you wanted to do that, it would be the create a speech synthesis. And once you click on this, you just need to go over to 11 Labs and you just need to get your API key. So it's the same way you would head over to 11 Labs, like you can see right here. You would basically go down here to your name. You would click on API keys and you would be able to create an API key, and then you'd be able to put it into make.com. And once you do, actually have my voice right here. So if I just show you how this works to make it really simple. So I just wanted to test it again and actually upload it to a Google Drive file so we can actually see what it sounds like. And you'll see that this will be in my own voice, which is pretty sick, from the actual content script that the AI agent generated for us. So if we look at this quickly and we just let this play, you can see that it's 11 labs, which is perfect. Let's see.
Is your team struggling to keep up with workflow demands? With N8N, teams can collaborate efficiently using automation to reduce errors and enhance productivity. Picture a workspace where tasks flow smoothly.
Okay, yeah, so you get the point. It's essentially cloned my voice. It doesn't sound like me that much, but it does a little bit, which is pretty cool. Maybe you wouldn't be able to realize. I don't know if I wasn't. Yeah, so that's pretty sick. But now what we need to do is go into make.com and add the final thing. So yeah, you can essentially just click on plus. You can delete these if you want. So let's just delete these and click on this plus, and we're going to add HeyGen. So search for HeyGen. It's going to be create an avatar video. You need to get your HeyGen API key. So once you load up into HeyGen, you'd go down to, I believe it would be actually up here, I think. Go to space settings, click on API, copy your API key, go back into make.com and just add your API. So once you've added it like this, you can see that all we need to do now is just add the video inputs. So for example, we want talking photo. So you just need to clone your voice, or sorry, clone your face. And you do that by going into here, clicking on, so this is where you clone your avatar. So it's inside, yeah, avatars, and then it's not video avatar, but photo avatar. And you just need to upload a few photos of yourself. You can see that I've got my one right here. So all I did was just upload a few different photos of me in different situations. So it's really that simple. If you click on it, just click on upload, and then just upload a few photos. Just like that, click upload, and you're good to go. Once you've done that, it is as simple as going back into the automation, just selecting the avatar you've now created. You may need to refresh this, but once you do this, you'll be able to see like my one, for example. And if you go down here, you can keep this as it is, keep all of this the same. Just make sure you have the voice type as, you could do, I believe it's audio. So have it as audio, and then you can use the file, I believe, okay, you may need to get the Google Drive. So yeah, actually keep the Google Drive in there and have that as the URL, the web content link that I essentially accessed here. So it would be this, but obviously you would want to make it like custom each one, but you get the point. So this would be, yeah, like the web share link, and it should work. If it doesn't work, then you may just have to work with a different one, or just use like the AI voice, which you can clone inside HeyGen instead of going through 11 labs and then HeyGen. You would simplify, it's just a bit more expensive. Title of the video could be like the first output, so that one, for example, and then just want to make sure that it's the correct ratio. So I believe it's 1080 by 1080, I believe. Voice ID, so yeah, for example, you'd have to add your voice, and once you have your voice inside HeyGen, if you don't want to do the 11 labs, it's probably easier, just a bit more expensive. You can add it in right here, and then you just want to input the text. So it's that. So this is how you actually do it, not the way I showed you. This is it. But once you do that, you should be good to go. So you can see that it runs successfully. So now we've done that, let's just test this workflow just once again to see how it operates. So it should put the content scripts into there, and then that should automatically now start this workflow. We can actually, I believe, put this as on demand. So it would run on demand. Let's quickly do this before it does it. Boom, I think that should be okay. I don't know, we'll see. So now we have, yeah, the content scripts that have just been put in there. So let's just let this cook. Now, one thing you could do is you could just like open Submagic or CapCut, and you could just replace your audio that is created with the AI avatar if it doesn't do it. So I think we used Cristiano's voice or whoever that is inside HeyGen. So that's what it will probably look like. But yeah, you could obviously just like overlay it or use like CapCut to do that really easily. But this is just to give you, yeah, inspiration and show you how the automation actually works. And then you can obviously spend more time developing it. You can see that it was successful. So it has successfully created a video. And if we go into HeyGen and we go to, I believe it's projects or home, or you can see here that it has, yeah, processing. So maybe if we, yeah, give it a second, 96% ready. So yeah, it's basically done it just like that. So what I want to quickly do before we move on to the next automation is show you how to package this up, because it's one thing actually building the automation, which I've shown you how to do pretty easily. You can develop it to be a bit better, but let's actually package this up and sell it. So for example, this would be an AI agent content script writer that can generate content, scripts and clones and videos, everything like that. But if you wanted to package it up and actually offer this to someone, it would look something like this. You would give them 15 head talking reels per month. So that's what I just showed you how to create in the demo. And you would distribute it for them onto YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook, TikTok, so you can get a ton of attention. And that would be 15 per month, which is obviously kind of done for you because you use N8N and then HeyGen and you can obviously do it more manually if you wanted to, if you're struggling with the automation, but that would be the first value proposition. The second one would be 15 faceless videos. So you could use, there's so many tools out there. Maybe I'll make some in the future on how to create faceless videos, but that would be the next thing you would upload. So one content post per day for them is essentially the thing we're going for. It's just different formats. So one day would be head talking, like what I showed you, and then next one would be like B-roll, so background footage with like text, and obviously you can automate that, which I'll show you how to do in another video. But 2 CTAs per week on their stories, I think that's super cool. You could give them a bonus, so you could create a free lead magnet for them, free landing page, and a CRM like high level, and that is overall the offer that you would do. Now, it's very important you don't sell any of this. No one cares about these things. All they care about is the actual end result. You need to sell the destination, not the journey. For example, it should sound something like this when you're speaking to prospects, when you're trying to book appointments in the DMs. It should sound like this. Our AI lead generation system will guarantee 50 extra thousand views organically per month and 17 extra appointments without you doing any work and without you risking anything. That is what your offer should be sounding like. You shouldn't be telling people what you're going to do in terms of you'll post, 15 videos for them, you'll generate their content scripts, you'll create a free lead magnet for them. No, you need to sell the end result. You need to sell the 50,000 views per month that this will get them. You need to sell them on the fact that this will get them more appointments and save them time without having to hire like a content social media manager. That is what you're selling this AI agent as, not the actual mechanism. So that's very important. And you would obviously sell this by doing Instagram DMs, Facebook DMs, and stuff like that. So hopefully that was exciting, and you can obviously play around with that first automation. Let's move on to the next one, which is, if we go back to the whiteboard right here, it's going to be a sales AI agent. So how can you actually turn the views that you would get from posting this for clients? And obviously you can, as I said, automate the posting using Buffer and other scheduling tools. But how can we actually turn that into money? How can we turn the views into cash? And that's what this AI agent is going to be able to do. So it's going to be an AI voice agent, plain and simple. The easiest AI agent you'll ever build. It's way easier than the first one, and you can sell this for like $3,000. So let's get straight into that right now. So in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how to build the easiest AI voice agent you're ever going to come across. Like, this is literally going to take 5 minutes because we're running out of time on this video. So I don't want to waffle for too much. I want to just get into actually building like a sales AI assistant. So this will actually act as like a sales rep for your clients, or an AI assistant, AI employee, whatever you want to call it. So just search for Simplr on Google, click the top link. You can actually get a completely free trial, which is why we're using it. So get the free trial. Once you log in, you just have to get a phone number, which is $1, literally $1. So I will log in quickly. If I just, click this, boom, we're good to go. We are logging in. I'm going to show you how easy this is. So the reason this is so easy is because they already have AI agents set up for you. So when you log in, it will look something like this. And all you have to do is click Create Assistant at the top right. And then you can either start from scratch, or you can have the quick assistant setup. So if you click on this, you can see they already have like an inbound receptionist. So you can just click on this, and I'll show you how to prompt engineer it. I'll show you how to do everything. So for example, if I wanted to train this AI agent on me, obviously you'd be selling this for a client. If you want to use it yourself first, you can do that by just putting a company URL. So if we just use like, let's just use like N8N as an example. So if we go for N8N, we're using this a lot. But if we just, take this part. So if we just copy and paste this, paste it in here, and if we just like let it scrape this, it's going to be able to get all the information on N8N and use that as the knowledge base so the AI assistant can operate and actually speak with prospects, and it will know everything about the company that it's working for. So you can see that's perfect. Yeah, you can see that it's got, you've called workflow automation software and tools by N8N, or you can obviously change this as you want to, because this is the custom greeting. So once you do that, you're just going to click next. You're going to select the phone number. If you don't have a phone number, you just need to get one. So this will look slightly different. If this is your first time loading up Synflow, you can just get one inside Synflow. I don't recommend using Twilio unless you already have a Twilio verified phone number, because it's way too confusing for beginners. So I recommend just getting a phone number in here for $1, and you're still on the free trial, which means you can test this, build it, demo it for clients to build trust, and then they'll pay you if they can actually see it. So that's super cool. So just select the phone number. Obviously we have one right here, so in use, but you just select the one that you want. And let me just quickly go over to one of my agents because it's not letting me do that. I think it's because we already have it set up. So once you do that and you go through those steps, it will look something like this. So what you have here is the dashboard. You can configure it. So this is where you change the assistant's name, if you want to change it for whoever you want to call the assistant, the image of the assistant, the model of the assistant. So we've got GPT-4o, which is very solid. We've got the time zone, the knowledge base. So if you want to give it more information, let's say about me, I would maybe upload a Google Doc on just my story, something like that, my products, everything like that. So that could be a Google Doc. And if you click on this, you can obviously just create a knowledge base. It's that simple. You have obviously some other buttons. So you have voice right here. So you can see that this is my cloned voice that we used in the content system. So if we listen to this, you can see that it should be my voice.
Hey, you've called Charlie. What's up?
Which is pretty sick. So you can do that by going into settings. So if you click on settings, go over to, or I believe it's in integrations, wherever integrations is. I am not too sure now. I thought I was sure, but here it is. So integrations, just go for 11 Labs, just get your API key, put it in there, you're good to go. It's really that simple. So yeah, so once you've gone for configure, you've done that, you now just need to prompt it. So what you can do is actually load up OpenAI or DeepSeek. So if you just search for DeepSeek, you can actually start now, and you can just ask DeepSeek, like, give me the best prompt for my AI sales rep, and then even upload a file attachment so it knows everything about your business, and then boom, you can copy and paste the output of that into Synflow, and it will look something like this. Or you can just use the Synflow examples. They have templates right here, which is really easy. You can see how easy this is. And then for actions, you have, I'll show you how to add an action in a second. Deployment, it's on this phone number, so that's pretty cool. But I'll show you how to actually, to do everything. You can essentially find the calls right here as well. But if we go into actions, this is really important. So during the call, it depends what you want to use this AI voice agent for, but let's say we're creating like an AI sales rep that wants to phone up a lead that's just opted in from like a Facebook form, or let's say you do the content lead generation system that I showed you in the first AI automation or AI agent, and you do a free lead magnet. They fill out their details, they get the free lead magnet, and then this will call them up. You can totally package that together. And what you would do is you would want to call them and get it to book them in for an appointment, whether it's a gym appointment, whether it's a online appointment, whatever it may be. You can just click add action. You want to do, I believe, real-time booking. So you can see that we already have it, but you would click real-time booking, and then you just connect your CRM like Go High Level. Go High Level is what we use. We use it in the community as well. You actually get free access if you join the community. So that's just a quick bonus. I'm not trying to sell you anything. It's just, it's a fact. It's pure value. And that's why we have like 500 plus people in the community, because they understand that Go High Level itself is like 100 a month, and that's the same for the community, as well as all the coaching, all the extra resources you get, community, access to me. It just makes sense. But nonetheless, real-time booking, this is what I would lay out as. So time zone, you would days for offering dates. This basically means like how many days do you want to offer an appointment. So we would recommend 2. So it would, and we'll test it in a second, but yeah, you get the point. This would say like, do you want to book for Monday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday? It would only do 2 at a time. And then appointment slots per day, it would give us 2 options. Hours between time slots, you get the point. And you can see that you can customize this. Now, one thing you're going to have to do is once you do this, you obviously want to have this set up to your Go High Level calendar, which I've made another video on. If you go to my channel, not now, but another time, and you find the how to build an AI voice agent, I explain this in a bit more detail, but this is how you would get it to book an appointment mid-call, basically, once a prospect is interested. And you can just see how like simple Simplo is. Yes, you could build it via Vapi. It's just more advanced. It is cheaper, potentially better, but it takes way too much effort instead of this being like completely beginner friendly, which is Simplo connected to High Level with the real-time booking during the call. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. And then once you've done all of this, so the dashboard, configure, prompt, and obviously dashboard's where you just see your calls and how much it costs and stuff, you can then test the assistant once you've set everything up. So if you test assistant, and then if we just put like my phone number here, so so you can see that we are getting a phone call from the AI voice agent inside Simplo, and I literally showed you how to create this in like 5 minutes. So it's completely, insane, because you can use the free trial, just get a phone number for $1 inside Simplo, connect it to your High Level calendar, and then you can just talk to it. So for example, this will be me speaking to myself.
Hey, you called Charlie. What's up?
Hey, how's it going, man? Who is this?
Hey there. I'm the AI receptionist for Charlie's company. How can I assist you today?
Yeah, I was wondering if I can book an appointment.
Of course. Could you please tell me your first and last name and what service you're interested in?
Yeah, I'm interested in working with Charlie.
Great. Could you please provide your first and last name so I can proceed with booking the appointment?
Yeah, my name's Charlie Barber.
Thanks, Charlie. We have availability on Monday, February 3rd at 9 a.m. or 12 p.m. Do either of these times work for you?
Yeah, sure, let's do Monday.
Perfect. Would you prefer the 9 a.m. or 12 p.m. slot on Monday?
Yeah, 9 a.m. please.
All right, I've got you down for Monday, February 3rd at 9 a.m. I'll go ahead and book that for you now. Booking your appointment for Monday, February 3rd at 9 a.m. Please wait a moment while...
Yeah, so you can see that, perfect, we booked in the appointment. You can obviously play around with it, change it, you get the point, but that is how easy Simplo is. And yeah, in terms of having this as like a trigger, you can very easily do that in so many different ways, which is what I'm going to show you in the next AI automation right now. So obviously that explains how to build an AI voice agent. But if you remember, I said that we'd build one for retention. So now you should understand the AI lead generation system that we covered in the first part. You should understand how to build an AI voice agent to sell whatever you want, like I just showed you inside Simplo in 5 minutes. And now what I'm going to do is, you can see that I actually just got a voicemail from that, but I'm going to show you now how to build a retention AI agent that can actually keep customers for businesses, or when members cancel, it can phone them up and try and get them back in, give them a new offer, everything like that. So it's pretty crazy. So what you would want to do is, you can see here how you could like integrate the prior AI agent is like a Facebook lead form, or a new opportunity in High Level. So whenever someone fills out a form, or the High Level form, it obviously starts the Simplo AI calling and sells them. But then on the back end, if you wanted to create an AI voice agent for retention, which is what you can do right here, which I'm showing you, you can essentially have it. So you can see here that I've gone into make.com and I've created a new module, which you can click on add module. And this is actually a valuable offer. So if you click on this and you go for search opportunities, and you connect your High Level to make.com, what we have here is, you can see that we've selected the pipeline. So a pipeline is obviously just the customer journey, and we've selected churned in the pipeline. So we actually have a pipeline for churned customers, or your client. You can create this for your client to have the right infrastructure. So whenever a client or customer churns, meaning they leave or cancel their gym membership or whatever it may be, it's going to automatically trigger this automation, and it's going to make a phone call using Simplo, and it can even just be a different agent that you could very easily start from scratch and make it a retention or like a win back AI agent, which is what we've called this, a win back AI agent to win back the customer once they've cancelled. And that is essentially the power of this workflow. So instead of it like selling, you can use this to essentially win back customers, which is super sick. Now, linking to this, if you were to sell this as like a actual offer, it would look something like, I would position this as, we will phone cancelled members and give you the correct infrastructure to reduce churn by 20%, and that's what you would sell, or maybe 10%, maybe 20% is too ambitious. But my point is that you would sell the lower churn, and the mechanisms for doing that would be this AI win-back agent, and then also a database reactivation. So if you don't know what a database reactivation is, in high level, you can very easily create like an email campaign and an SMS campaign, and you would essentially just create a new offer. So let's say you're working with a gym, to keep it really simple. Or let's spice it up. Let's say like a med spa. You would essentially create a new offer around a treatment for your client. So that could look something like 50% off this weekend. And you would do an SMS blast, an email blast, and potentially this AI phone call agent. And you would send it to all the people that have cancelled in the past or have maybe booked once but haven't come back. And that's going to get so much traffic and reactivate their database and old customers. And that is the retention AI agent that I would have. So a database reactivation, and then this win back AI voice agent. Those are the two that I would have for retention. There are other ones. If you actually go into DeepSeek and you search for like, what are the best retention AI agents, you actually get more. And you can even then ask it like, how can I build this? So the possibilities are endless for what you can do with AI in 2025. I'll be honest, I kind of run out a bit of a time here, but I'll make another video on AI agents and similar things to this going forward. So don't worry. There's a lot more videos to come, but hopefully you found this video valuable. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. And if you want to join the community to get free high level, you can do that. It makes sense. It's a no-brainer. And it's way more valuable than what I share on my channel. So yeah, if you don't want to join that, totally cool. Just subscribe, because 2025 is the year of AI. Drop a comment, like, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy and have an amazing day.